Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and for years, I've poured my heart into helping seniors like you live your healthiest, happiest lives. Today, I need to share something urgent if you're between 65 and 80. There's something many of you are doing every single day. Without even realizing it's silently harming your health. It's not just draining your energy, it could be quietly stealing precious years from your life. Science shows that as we age, our bodies change, and habits we once got away with can now lead to serious risks. Like heart trouble or falls, often unnoticed until it's too late. But don't worry, there's hope. In this video, we'll uncover 5 habits you must stop right now to protect your health, boost your vitality, and enjoy more time with those you love. Stick with me until the end, because the last one is a game changer most people overlook. If you find this helpful, please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and type 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me, or 0 if there's something I can do better. Let's dive in and take control of your health together. Mistake number 1, ignoring hydration. You might be thinking, I drink when I'm thirsty, so I'm fine. Right. But here's the sneaky truth. As you get older, your body's thirst signals weaken, meaning you could be dehydrated before you even feel thirsty. Dehydration isn't just about feeling a bit parched. It's a serious health risk after 60. Science shows that not drinking enough water can lead to joint pain, constipation, kidney issues, confusion, and even a higher risk of falls. It's subtle but dangerous, quietly draining your energy, slowing your brain, and stressing your body in ways you might not notice until it's a bigger problem. Let me share a story about Walter, a 76-year-old who thought he was doing okay with his daily coffee and a little water with meals. But over time, he started getting headaches, muscle cramps, and dizzy spells. When he stood up, it worried him, and he wondered if something serious was wrong. His doctor explained that Walter wasn't drinking enough water, and his coffee was actually pulling water out of his body because it acts as a diuretic. Research backs this up. Chronic dehydration weakens muscles, reduces joint cushioning, and slows brain function, which can cause dizziness, trouble focusing, and a greater chance of injury. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already struggling. But here's the hopeful news. Staying hydrated is one of the easiest fixes you can make, and it works wonders. Walter started drinking a full glass of water first thing in the morning and sipping water throughout the day. Within weeks, his headaches faded, his digestion improved, and his joints felt less stiff. He even felt more alert and steady. You can try this too. Here's a quick test. Gently pinch the skin on the back of your hand and hold it for a second. If it snaps back quickly, you're likely hydrated. If it takes a moment to settle, your body might need more water. Keep a water bottle nearby. Take small sips during the day, or add a slice of lemon for flavor if plain water feels boring. These simple habits can boost your energy, ease joint pain, and keep your mind sharp. Don't let dehydration sneak up and sap your vitality. Your body thrives when it's properly hydrated, and you can start making a difference today. So, what's one way you can remind yourself to drink more water? Take that step and feel the difference it makes. Mistake number 2, not getting enough protein. I know what you might be thinking. I eat plenty of food, so I'm probably fine. Right. But here's the catch. As you get older, your body doesn't use protein as efficiently as it did in your younger years. That means you actually need more protein to keep your muscles strong and healthy. If you're not paying attention to this, you could be losing muscle without even noticing, and that's a big deal. Science tells us that muscle loss, or sarcopenia, is a serious threat after 60. It sneaks up slowly, making everyday tasks like getting out of a chair, carrying groceries, or climbing stairs feel harder than they should. Worse, it weakens your balance, raising your risk of falls and injuries that can steal your independence. Let me share a story about Richard, a 68-year-old who thought his diet was just fine. He ate what he always had, but over time, he noticed his legs felt shaky. His arms looked thinner, and he just didn't have the energy he used to. It was frustrating, and he worried he was just getting old. His doctor explained that Richard wasn't getting enough protein to support his muscles, and that was causing sarcopenia to set in. Studies confirm that without enough protein, your muscles waste away, making it harder to stay active and increasing the chance of serious injuries. Once muscle is gone, it's tough to rebuild, and that can change how you live your life. But here's the hopeful part: you can fight back, and it's easier than you think. Richard started adding more protein to his meals. Things like lean meats, eggs, beans, nuts, and protein-rich dairy. Within just a few weeks, he felt stronger, more energetic, and even steadier on his feet. You can do this too. Try a quick test right now. Stand up from a chair without using your hands. If that feels tough or you wobble a bit, it might be a sign your muscles need more protein and some strength training to bounce back. Start small. Maybe add a boiled egg to breakfast, a handful of nuts as a snack, or some Greek yogurt after dinner. These simple swaps can make a huge difference. If you've been eating the same way you did in your 40s or 50s, it's time to rethink your plate. Protein isn't just a nice to have. It's your body's fuel for staying strong, mobile, and living life on your terms. Don't let muscle loss creep up on you. You have the power to stop it. So, what's one protein-rich food you can add to your day? Take that first step today, and your body will thank you with more strength and vitality. Mistake number 3, ignoring sleep. You might think, I don't need as much sleep as I used to. Or maybe you've just accepted feeling groggy as part of getting older. But let me tell you, that's a myth that can hurt you. Quality sleep is just as vital now as it ever was. Not just for feeling rested, but for keeping your memory sharp, your muscles recovering, your heart healthy, and your immune system strong. Science shows that poor sleep in older adults can lead to serious issues, like higher inflammation, a weaker immune system, increased risk of heart disease, and even faster memory decline if you're waking up in the middle of the night, struggling to fall back asleep, or feeling foggy even after a full night in bed. Your body isn't getting the deep, restorative sleep it desperately needs. Let me share a story about Frank, a 71-year-old who thought sleeping less was just a normal part of aging. He'd toss and turn, then drag through his days feeling tired, unfocused, and irritable. Over time, his blood pressure started spiking, and he even noticed his memory slipping, which scared him. His doctor explained that poor sleep wasn't just making him tired. It was stressing his heart, clouding his brain, and weakening his body's defenses. Research backs this up. Skimping on sleep can speed up cognitive decline and make you more prone to illness, all because your body misses out on its nightly repair cycle. But here's the good news. You can fix this, and it doesn't take drastic changes. Frank started small, cutting back on late-night screen time, skipping that evening coffee, and creating a relaxing bedtime routine, like reading a book or listening to soft music. Within a few weeks, he was sleeping deeper, waking up refreshed, and feeling sharper and more energized. You can try this too. Here's a quick check. When you wake up, do you feel ready to tackle the day? Or are you sluggish and dragging? If you're not bouncing out of bed, your sleep habits might need a tune-up. Start tonight. Maybe dim the lights an hour before bed. Avoid caffeine after lunch. or try a warm herbal tea to wind down. These small steps can transform how you feel. Don't let poor sleep rob you of your health and vitality. Your body and brain deserve those precious hours of rest to keep you thriving. You've got the power to make sleep your superpower. So what's one change you can make to your nighttime routine today? Take that step and watch your energy and focus soar. Mistake number 4, skipping street strength and balance training. I know you might be thinking, I walk every day. Isn't that enough? Walking is fantastic for your heart and staying mobile. But it doesn't do enough to keep your muscles strong or your balance steady. Here's the hard truth after 60. Your muscles naturally weaken, and your balance starts to wobble unless you actively work to maintain them. Science tells us that falls are the #1 cause of injuries for older adults. And most don't happen because of weak legs, but because of poor balance and muscle loss. Without strength and balance exercises, you're unknowingly raising your risk of a stumble or trip that could lead to a serious injury, threatening the independence you cherish. Let me tell you about Edward, a 74-year-old who thought his daily walks had him covered. He was active, but one day, he misjudged a step, lost his balance, and took a scary fall. Luckily, he didn't break anything, but it shook him to his core, making him afraid to move as freely as before. His doctor explained that his balance was slipping because he wasn't challenging his stabilizing muscles. Studies confirm that neglecting strength and balance training makes falls more likely, and a single fall can change your life. Limiting your confidence and mobility, it's a wake-up call no one wants. But here's the hopeful part. You can build strength and balance with simple, gentle exercices. And it's never too late to start. Edward began adding easy moves to his routine, like bodyweight squats, standing on one foot for a few seconds, and using a chair for support during leg exercises. He also worked on his core with gentle stretches. Within weeks, he felt steadier, more confident, and far less worried about falling. You can do this too. Try this quick test right now. Stand near a counter, lift one foot slightly off the ground, and see if you can hold your balance for 10 seconds. If you wobble, it's a sign your balance needs some love. Start small. Maybe practice standing on one leg while brushing your teeth. Do a few chair-supported squats, or try resistance band exercises. These moves don't require a gym, just a little effort each day. Don't let weak muscles or shaky balance steal your freedom to live actively. Your body is ready to respond to these small changes, keeping you strong, coordinated, and independent. You've got this. So what's one strength or balance exercise you can try today? Take that first step to stay steady and safe. Mistake number 5, spending too much time on the couch. I know, it sounds harmless, right? Maybe you love catching up on your favorite shows or relaxing with a good book. But here's the truth. Sitting for long stretches is one of the sneakiest threats to your health after 60. Studies show that too much sitting can raise your risk of heart disease, weaken your muscles, and slow your blood flow. It doesn't just make you feel stiff. It can lead to chronic pain, weight gain, and even a higher chance of dangerous falls. Think about it. Have you ever stood up after a long sit and felt your knees creak or your back tighten? That's your body waving a red flag, begging for more movement. Let me tell you about George, a 72-year-old who thought his daily walk was enough to keep him fit. He was active, but he spent hours each day parked in his favorite armchair. Over time, he noticed his legs felt heavier, his back ached more, and he just didn't have the same energy. His doctor explained that even with his walks, those long sitting sessions were slowing his metabolism, weakening his core, and stressing his joints. It was a wake-up call. The science backs this up. Prolonged sitting cuts blood flow, stiffens muscles, and can even increase the risk of blood clots and memory issues. It's not just about feeling creaky. It's about losing your ability to move freely and stay independent. But here's the good news. You can turn this around, and it doesn't take much. George started setting a timer to get up every 30 to 45 minutes. He'd do simple stretches, walk around the room, or even just shift positions. Within weeks, he felt less stiff. His circulation improved, and he had more pep in his step. You can do this too. Try this right now. Stand up, roll your shoulders, stretch your legs, or take a quick stroll around your living room. Feel that difference. That's your body saying thank you. The secret isn't a gym membership or intense workouts. It's about weaving small bursts of movement into your day. Stand while you chat on the phone. Stretch during TV commercials, or pace a bit while you think. These little changes add up, keeping your heart healthier, your muscles stronger, and your joints happier. If you've been glued to your chair more than you'd like, don't feel discouraged. You can start today. Every step you take, every stretch you do, is a gift to your body, helping you stay active, independent, and full of life. So, what's one small way you can move more today? Let's make it happen together. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on these 5 critical mistakes ignoring hydration. Skimping on protein, neglecting sleep, skipping strength and balance training, and sitting too much. Each one can quietly chip away at your health, energy, and independence. But here's the beautiful truth. Backed by science, your body is incredibly resilient. Even if you've been making these mistakes for years, small changes today can spark big improvements. Picture George standing taller with less stiffness, Richard feeling stronger with every step, Frank waking up refreshed, Edward moving with confidence, and Walter full of new energy, all because they took simple steps to care for themselves. You can do this too. Don't let worry hold you back. Let it fuel your motivation to act. Start with one small habit, maybe a glass of water in the morning, a short stretch break, or an extra serving of protein. These steps add up, helping you stay vibrant, mobile, and ready to enjoy life with those you love. Your health isn't just about avoiding illness. It's about thriving for as long as possible. So, which of these areas will you focus on first? Have you noticed changes in your energy or strength that you want to tackle? I'd love to hear your story. So please share one thing you learned today and how you'll put it into action in the comments below. Your thoughts inspire me to keep going. If this video helped you, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's essential. Just like you wouldn't let your car run on empty, don't let your body run low on care. What's one small change you're committing to today? Let's make it happen. And here's to a healthier, happier you.